Jammu Links News Top Stories is brought to you by Tasya Herbals alcohol-based hand sanitizer with neem and aloe vera extracts, helping India fight COVID-19. In view of the MHA empowering the UT of J&K to impose property tax on the people, Panthers activists led by Harshdev Singh, Chairman JK-NPP, along with other leaders staged a protest demonstration in Jammu on Friday. While setting ablaze the effigy of the BJP government, the agitated protesters raised the slogans against the Saffron Party and accused it of imposing another obnoxious tax on the people to ramp up organized loot and plunder of public money. Singh lambasted the BJP for imposition of Kesari Jazia on the people.
रोष देखने को मिल रहा है, खास तौर पर जम्मू के लोगों को इसका ज़्यादा जो एडवर्स फॉलोआउट्स देखने को मिल रहे हैं, क्योंकि पहले यहाँ टोल प्लाजास खोले गए, टोल टैक्स लगाकर लोगों की जेबों के ऊपर एक डाका डाला गया, अब प्रॉपर्टी टैक्स लगाया जा रहा है और ऐसे वक्त पे लगाया जा रहा है जबकि कोरोना जो है बहुत तेज़ी से फैल रहा है.
The number of active COVID-19 cases in the country has fallen below the 9 lakh mark for the first time in a month, and it comprises merely 12.94% of the total caseload, the Union Health Ministry said on Friday. The declining trend of the percentage of active cases is commensurately supported by the rising percentage of recovered cases. Recoveries in India have exceeded new cases for the 3 continuous weeks, it said. The country had 8.95 lakh active cases on September 9th. With female voters outnumbering male, over 89,000 people will exercise their franchise in October 22nd elections of Ladakh Autonomous Hill Development Council Leh. As per official figures, 89,776 electorate will exercise their franchise in 26 constituencies of LAHDC Leh on October 22nd, which include 44,750 male and 45,025 females. To ensure the smooth and hassle-free polling, the authorities have established 294 polling booths in all 26 constituencies. The entire polling exercise, besides the returning officer, will be monitored by 12 zonal magistrates and 46 sector magistrates. India successfully test-fired the Rudram anti-radiation missile developed by the Defence Research and Development Organisation from a Sukhoi 30 fighter aircraft of the East Coast on Friday. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh took to Twitter to congratulate DRDO and other stakeholders for the test success. As per the official statement, Rudram is the country's first indigenous anti-radiation missile for Indian Air Force, being developed by DRDO and is integrated on Sukhoi 30 MKI fighter aircraft as the launch platform, having the capability of varying ranges based on launch conditions. The Kashmiri migrant unemployed youth who are on protest for last 8 days termed the recent announcement of the Governor administration regarding fresh notification inviting applications from Kashmir migrant youth quite uncalled for. A group of aggrieved candidates who had already gone through the selection process and who had knocked the doors of justice have been ignored. Fighting for their legitimate rights for a long time, they alleged that with this announcement they have been backstabbed.
दिन हो गए स्ट्राइक करते हुए और कोई यहाँ बीजेपी का मतलब कोई भी सरकार का रिप्रेजेंटेटिव यहाँ नहीं आया है हमें देखने के लिए कि जो ये बेटियाँ सड़क पे घूम रही है। आज कोविड के टाइम पे ये बेटियाँ यहाँ पे सड़क पे उतरी हुई है और ये कह रहे हैं कि बेटी बचाओ बेटी पढ़ाओ। क्या है उसका मतलब? मुझे तो समझ नहीं आ रहा, जब यहाँ पे कोई देखने नहीं आ रहा कि ये बेटियाँ क्यों घूम रही है। मुझे सिर्फ
The Monetary Policy Committee of the Reserve Bank of India on Friday kept the repo rate unchanged at 4%. RBI Governor Shaktikanta Das said the committee unanimously voted to keep rates unchanged and decided to maintain its accommodative monetary policy stance to support growth amid the pandemic. He also said the Indian economy was entering into a decisive phase in the fight against COVID-19. Das said India's GDP would contract by 9.5% in the current fiscal due to disruptions caused by the coronavirus pandemic. Massive protests broke out in Gilgit-Baltistan area in Pakistan-occupied Kashmir against the atrocities by Pakistan Army and government. The protesters have demanded the release of political prisoners and have alleged that the state machinery have been violating human rights of the local population. Thousands of protesters have taken to streets for the past 4 days. Visuals showed political leaders, men, women and people from across Treta taking to streets against the suppression by Pakistan government. President Ramnath Kovind and Prime Minister Narendra Modi paid tributes to Union Minister and BJP leader Ram Vilas Paswan at his residence here on Friday. Paswan was one of the most prominent Dalit leader of the country who had been a part of several government headed by rival parties died on Thursday at the age of 74. A state funeral will also be accorded to the Union Minister. Paswan's body will be flown to the party's office in Patna and cremation will take place there on Saturday. As the country unlocks bit by bit, the hospitality and tourism industry is also on a gradual road to recovery. Joining the list of places that are reopening in Skyview Patnitop by Empyrean, which is all set to open its doors on Saturday, that is October 10th. The mountain adventure destination is the first of its kind in the Himalayas. It will be functional only on weekends until November 30th. Keeping in mind the pandemic during the lockdown, the site was completely revamped in order to comprehensively audit it for COVID-19 preparedness. Skyview Patnitop now has stringent SOPs in place such as online bookings, thermal screening, social distancing, sanitization routines and digital menus, etc.